this thing is strictly a sample?
Yeah. Sean has a calibration tape on, but yours is a sample tape.
So this thing was at 20. I'm gonna move it up to the
Don't
40.
turn your wheel.
What's up, guys? It's Sean and Alvin with Forge Outdoors. Levi's joining us today too. It is part 2 of 1,000 arrows before tack. We got 50 in the other night, and then we made a bunch of changes. So Alvin didn't change much. I got a new sight. Levi's got a new sight and pretty much a new bow. New to him. So we put on the Apex Gear Covert. It's a slider sight. So the idea there was I was shooting a 5-pin for tack. We need to be able to get out to 100 plus yards, and that just wasn't going to happen. So we swapped out for those. Let's get some more arrows in, and at some point here we need to talk about what we're shooting: arrows, bows, releases, the whole 9 yards. So we'll get to that, but we're gonna get some arrows flung. So here we go. So 2 of us are shooting new sight tapes. Alvin, let's talk real quick about what we're doing for you guys that are shooting new sights. Whether it's a I've got a cold. Whether it's a sight, an adjustable sight, or a 5-pin, or a 3-pin, whatever.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What's the mindset?
So whenever you're sighting in, it's best to focus on one thing at a time. So get your left and right figured out before you go out the distance. So 10 yards from the target's a good place to start with that. And there, we usually have a vertical line. But we already did that in our indoor shooting range. You usually have a vertical line and you just stack them on there. You're not trying to group, you're just stacking them on. So now we're doing 20, 30, 40, you're setting your pins. You do a horizontal line, same thing, but you're just stacking on the line. You're not trying to group, just make sure your bubble's level and just stack them on the line there. So that's what we're working on now.
And we did retune our bows.
Yeah, we did. We tuned our bows.
Because the new sight might sit a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's like on my Matthews, we both were like trying to figure out, it seems like the sight sits way far left.
Well, that's partly because of your bridge lock.
Right.
Your bridge lock pulls it all the way to the left.
Yeah.
Which
so part of double checking that was just to make sure that we had. So it wasn't just to throw the new sight on. Obviously we make sure stuff's level.
Right.
But there, we did tune them then again too, just to make sure that we're good to go there. So
obviously at 20 I'm shooting a little high yet, and you're pretty good. He's shooting low, so we need to.
These are 3 arrows. That's what, shots 9, 7, 8, and 9 out of that bow for you today. Yeah. So we've been messing around for a couple hours, and Levi just showed up. So. Yeah, so that's 20 yards. We're gonna bump it back here to 30. We'll make sure Levi's good to go. We'll bump it back to 30 because now, from this point forward, I have no idea what I'm shooting at because I have no markings on my tape. So now, who knows what's gonna happen. But
so we gotta make some marks at 30, 40, a couple different yards, and then match up a sight tape for him.
We'll keep shooting.
I think I hit the wood behind it. Uh-oh.
in the world was that?
Did you not have an arrow in there?
No, I did. But I'm not gonna have any more arrows in there for a little bit.
What just happened?
Thing slipped out of my hand.
The bow did.
Oops. The release.
Where'd the arrow go?
I'm not entirely sure.
That went over in the grass there.
I'm more worried that I just freaking totally screwed up my bow. I
No,
definitely threw a cable.
no, you didn't totally screw it up. I thought it was
Well, boys and girls, I guess that is evidence of the importance of shooting safety. Thankfully, as you can tell, we've got animals and little sisters around. At any point where we're shooting our bows, we always make sure there's nobody in front of us. We make sure that, and it's for crap like that. So, not sure exactly what happened. I think I'm getting tired. My arm just kind of gave out enough that it jerked forward a little bit, yanked the release out of my hand. Should have had a strap on the release. Shanked the release off the what's this doohickey called?
It's your cable glide.
Off my cable glide. Shanked the arrow off into the field. So we've got a bow that currently doesn't have a string on it, so we're gonna go fix that. So some of us made it to what, 55, 65. You guys made it to 70. So I've got 3 to fix, or 3 to finish up with, to catch up. So we'll go finish shooting inside after we get this fixed up. But
Make sure
crap happens. Make sure you're being safe. Even when you do this as much as we do, crap happens. So let's go fix it up,
Yes, sir.
and we'll finish shooting inside.